it's Jacqueline here. In today's video, I'm bringing you my review, swatches, and a full-on demo on the brand new Summer 2020 Guerlain the Brazilian collection. With this, I also did a little bit of a Guerlain haul, and I ended up getting the glow powder. This has been really hyped up in Europe. As well, I went ahead and bought the Meteorites highlighting the Pearl Dust Palette, as well as the lipstick, one of the new ones. But before we get started, and if you're new here, I hope that you will consider and subscribe to my channel, ring that post notification bell so you don't miss any of my uploads, and come and follow me on my Instagram. And now, if you want to see how I achieve this summer look using all these new Guerlain products, then just keep on watching. So I was at Harrods website looking for something else. Looking for something else, and on my search it appeared the new Guerlain Summer 2020 the Brazilian collection, and I have spoke about this collection in a couple Will I Buy It videos that I do here on my channel too, and saying that, you know, it's pulling me in, but at the same time, I don't know. But you know what? Harrods website, they do have really amazing quality images. So when you see this image that looks like, you know, in real life, and it's like, okay, this looks really, really good, I went for a little bit of a Guerlain haul. Believe me, that's how I feel about it. So that being said, let's go ahead and get started. Okay, what I'm gonna apply first on my face, I guess it's gonna be here, the bronzer. And this bronzer comes with 21 grams of product, of 4.7 ounces of product. Now the first ingredient of this product is talc, just in case if you are allergic. With Guerlain and most luxury brands, they usually put parfum on their products. This powder right here is good for 12 months after opening it, and I think it's supposed to be made in, oh, actually this powder, this bronzer right here is made in Italy. So I want you to see the box up close. Is that beautiful? Yes, it's so beautiful. And I actually have the box right here from last year. And there's a different type, obviously, of motif, and as well it was made in Italy, 12 months of shelf life, which when you see it right here. So let me show you how it looks, the one from last year. I pretty much have it intact. I know I need to use it a little more, or a lot more, and don't let it go to waste. It's just the design is just so beautiful that I feel bad about, you know, like ruin it all. And now let me show you the one from this year, the Brazilian Beach. Okay, to begin with, I mean, the compact, again, wood one, but from last year, it's a lot lighter. This year, you see this kind of like peachy shade, which I think it's, I don't want to say prettier than this one, because the wood grain is the same, but I just like the vibe right here. It goes with the vibe of, obviously, Brazil. And here you go, this is it. I think the design is really beautiful too. Not as intricate as the one from last year, but nonetheless still really, really pretty. So I'm getting closer right here, and we're gonna try this powder, but before, let me swatch it. Okay, I'm pretty sure the gold right here, it must be an overspray. I mean, this is gonna be kind of hard to swatch. Yeah, this is an overspray. Okay, so let me just swirl it a little. Okay, so this is gonna be a very, I think, a warm, I don't even think like a bronzer. It looks really warm. Okay, well, let's spray. This is all good. I'm gonna be using my Sonia G Face Pro brush. And you know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and swirl it, and it disappeared. Thank goodness I took a picture of it. Okay, so this is gonna be something, you know, warm, I'm pretty sure. All right, let's see. I'm just gonna go slow. Okay, so far I'm seeing a lot more of the coral tone and not much of the bronzer, but you know, that's okay. Yeah, I'm seeing a lot more of that Then as far as the scent goes, it is the same typical scent from Guerlain. I mean, no difference, no change on that, but it's not as strong. I remember when I received this one right here, these, you know, smell really strong. This one right here doesn't. It's a lot, it's not as strong. So I think I never told you how much this bronzer cost. It was $59 because this is the limited edition special packaging. And then now let me show you the blush. So I think I showed you already the blush box, but just in case, here you go. This is it. It comes with 6 grams of product or 0.21 ounces of product, and it has again a shelf life of 12 months. Now this product, I think, yeah, this one is made in France. Again, first ingredient right here is talc, and it has again parfum, and it has other essential oils. Now this compact costed $35, but I'm surprised about this compact because it's Guerlain compacts, they are not super heavy, but this is very plasticky, lightweight. And then it comes with a mirror, and then here is the blush. Definitely is a beautiful peach shade, and it actually has a little bit of shimmer. I mean, you can barely see it. It does have very light amount of shimmer. I mean, that's gonna be kind of hard to see, but there you go. Let's just go ahead and apply it. I'm gonna be using this Linda Halber brush. This is 310. Yeah, typical scent from Guerlain. But again, this collection I feel like is not as heavy as other powders from Guerlain. Okay, let's try now the highlighter, and this is not from the same collection. This is another product that Guerlain just came out with. Again, it's called the Pearl Dust Palette. It comes with 8.5 grams of product or 0.29 ounces. Now this product cost me $46 at Harrods, and I think it's like 60 something at Sephora. So this product has again another 12 months of shelf life. It's made in Italy, and let's see right here, it says that it's an illuminator for face and eyes, so that's safe for the eye area. And also this one contains talc and fragrance and all that jazz. Alrighty, the compact is so beautiful. I think it's just so pretty. Look at that, the flower of Guerlain right there. Let me just open it. It does have a huge mirror, and then here is the highlighters. There are 3 highlighters. A lighter one, okay, it feels really soft. It's not like super creamy, but it's very soft. You know what, I'm gonna separate it right here because I have seen a lot of people questioning whether this highlighter is similar to the one from Hourglass, and I have it right here. Let's just swatch it. So let's go first with this one, and let's compare it with this is from Guerlain. Bottom I'm gonna put Hourglass. So I think this is a little bit more frosty. I mean, it's still in the yellow tone, but not as yellow as this one. Now let's go with this one right here. This is kind of like your pinkier tone. And again, I'm just gonna put it right here. And then let's go for this. Okay, I feel like the one from Guerlain has a little bit more of a white base, and then the last one, this shade right here is a lot more peachy than the one here from Hourglass. So let me just put it right next to each other so you can really take a close look at them. And they are both made in Italy, so who knows? I mean, like even this one right here, This is a little bit pinkier than this right here too, I will have to say. I mean, it has a little bit of similarities, but they are not like dupes, you know, for one another. And these right here, you can also use it all over the face, but because of the purpose of this video, I'm just gonna go ahead and use it as a typical highlighter. I'm gonna go for this shade right here because this seems to be just a little bit too light for me. You know what? It's a little bit more subtle. It's not as beaming as the one from Hourglass. Let me top it off a little bit with this right here with a whiter shade. Okay, so that added obviously a little bit more. Now this one right here looks a little bit too dark. Perhaps it could be good like kind of like a blush topper. I'm gonna go ahead and use it just a little bit right here on the front. I don't want to bring it too down right here because I do have a large pores. Yeah, this is a little bit darker. I like it though, but you can use it a little bit more of like a blush topper. There you go. Okay, I'm gonna go with this shade for my nose just to see how it looks. Okay, that's a nice shade. It's actually really nice for this area right here. You know, it's not as intense as this right here, so it just kind of balances the rest of the face. So okay, next I'm gonna go with this product right here that it has been really hyped up in Europe, and that's why it kind of intrigued me, grabbed my curiosity. It's called the Nude Glow Powder, and now in here it cost me $40, and it comes in two different shades, the nude one and then another rich shade, deeper tone, which I'm happy they did that too. And this product was made in France, 12 months. And let's just see also the, okay, this first ingredient has mica, so I guess that's pretty much why it's so hyped up, because it may be really blurring and it will have this kind of glowy effect, which, you know, it goes, you know, with the name. It also have talc right here. So here I got the compact, and then you have your mirror, and then there's the glow. It looks so pretty. It's very, do you see right there, like that glow? It looks so nice. Okay, let's just give it a nice swatch right here. Okay, this is just an all over face glow. You're not gonna be able to see it. This is just gonna create most likely a veil. I'm gonna be using my master face brush from Sonia G. So it definitely is just giving me that very subtle glow to the skin. I mean, it kind of reminds me a little bit more to the Gucci compact that I just reviewed. It just gives this very natural finish to the skin and kind of like converts it a little bit more into kind of like a porcelain doll type of finish. Let's just go now for the Meteorites, and these are called the Brazilian Fizz Meteorites. And I mean, the box, everything from this collection is just so pretty, so well done. This comes with 25 grams of product or 0.8 ounces. And let's see right here, what else it says. Again, 12 months of shelf life, pretty much the same. And this one right here is made in France. This cost me $48. And for the ingredients, kind of the same thing. It has the talc, it has the perfume. Here it is, the beautiful tin can. There you go, this is the motif. So cute. I mean, it's just so happy. It just goes for Brazil. It's just happy. It's just there, that, you know, the yellow, the coral tones, that vibe. I really like it. I think it's pretty. And now let's just open it up, and hopefully I don't have, you know, little pearls going all over the place. This usually comes with this little of a sponge right there. So here we have a lavender shade, then a blue one, pink, and this coral peach tone. There's a little bit of powder right here inside, so I'm just gonna give you a quick swatch. You can barely see it. Now, to use the Meteorites, I really love this BK Beauty 102 brush. It's so good. know what? It doesn't look so dark. It looks like, you know, a very light, soft peach tone. I actually feel really bronzed today with these shades here, which I don't mind. I think it's very pretty, very cute for summertime. Okay, so you know what? I need something on my eyes, so why not go into this puppy right here, and let's just use it for my eyes. I'm just gonna do something very simple, and I'm gonna be using a refer brush, and I'm just gonna go to the bronzer side. As you can tell, it's very hard pressed, so it's not that easy to pick up, but it's there. Okay, so I'm just gonna put it right here on my eyelids. Sonia G Worker Pro, and I'm gonna use this part right here, that coral tone right there. See right there how much it picked up? Picked up plenty. And I'm gonna use it right here on my mobile lid. You know what? That's such a beautiful shade. With my Sonia G Flat Definer, I'm gonna go back to the bronzer, and I'm just gonna apply it right here on my lower lash line. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and grab a little bit of this shade just right here on my finger, and I'm just gonna tap it right in the middle. Just a little. So I'm just mixing this and this together, and I'm just using it on my inner corner and then on my brow bone. Okay, so I just finished it, putting just a little bit of mascara, a little bit of liner on my waterline, and that's it. Let's go for the lipstick. So like I said, I got in the shade 07, and it's called the Sheer Shine. And I also got the cup in Romantic Boheme, which is kind of this rose, kind of like a rose gold tone that I personally loved. I just put it all together. This is it. It says Guerlain right there. Isn't it this so pretty? I think it's so elegant. I was thinking to get, I may adventure to get the one that has all the rhinestones. I'm not sure about it because I'm afraid, what about if one rhinestone comes off and then it starts looking cheap? I'm not sure. I perhaps will get it just for collector purposes. But so far I really like this one right here. Let me show you. So if you're not familiar with Guerlain lipsticks, basically when you open it up, this part right here, you know, kind of unlocks, and then a mirror pops up. So you have a perfect mirror to really look up close and, you know, line your lips. Okay, let me show you the shade. And it has this beautiful shape right here. It says Guerlain right there in the middle. I think it's so pretty, the shape of the bullet. It looks like a gemstone. That's what it looked like. I don't even want to touch it, but I have to. Okay, so let's swatch it right over here. Okay, this is fairly sheer. I mean, okay, so you can build it up. If you do like 2 swipes, there you go. It's a beautiful shade. Has a little bit of kind of between a pink and a little bit of peach in it. Let's see how it pulls on my lips. Okay, it has a little bit of sparkles too. And the scent is the typical scent of Guerlain too. I like it. I like it a lot. It's super lightweight. I like it with the look that I have right now too. It looks so pretty. I really like it because it's not too peach, it's not too pink. It's really a beautiful nude shade, and it's between sheer, but you can build it up, and it has this, I mean, it does have a sheen to it. It has a little bit of like specks of glitter, but it's not like chunky glitter at all. Now that I'm done with my makeup, let's go into kind of my final thoughts after my first impressions using this new collection, Summer 2020 from Guerlain, the Brazilian collection. Okay, So Guerlain is very well known because of their bronzers. They are kind of like the OG of the bronzers. They have different shades. Blendability is beautiful. So let's just start with the Terracotta bronzer right here. And I will have to say that it doesn't give you the typical bronze look. But what happened it is that the brown part of the bronzer, what you call, you will call the bronzer, it actually is so hardly pressed that it's a little bit hard to pick up. I think if I was to go with a synthetic brush, it may have given me a little bit more of like a bronzer look, because the coral shade is also the same press, but it's not as hardly pressed as what is the bronzer. So this is a bronzer that it has to be for someone in a specific, either to use it as a topper of a bronzer, or if you really like these warm peachy shades. I like it. I think it looks good with my skin tone because I do have more of like a golden undertone on my skin. I'm light to medium, so I can get away really well with these tones right here. It doesn't make me look too orange or Oompa Loompa type of thing. It does look good on my skin, but that's something to consider, that is not your typical bronzer. I mean, at the end, you end up having this kind of like shade like the wood right here is not your typical bronzer, at least from what we have seen before from Guerlain. And as far as the blush goes, I really like the shade. I think it's a beautiful, very soft peach shade. The little shimmer that it has in it, it's so tiny. You can see these little tiny itsy bitsy specks of gold in it. They don't stay on your face. They don't, there's not even a trace of one of them on my face. It just looks so beautiful. It blends super easy, but it's very light. So don't expect that you're going to have like a lot of pigment out of it, but it's enough to give you that beautiful, very light, innocent type of blush. I'm going into the Meteorites. I think the tone is just perfect. It's not too bronzy. It does have a little bit again of that warmth of summer, which I think that's the whole situation right here that Guerlain was going for, is just giving some warmth to the face. Not really like a sun-kissed look, but just some of that heat vibe. That's all what it is, and they were able to achieve it with these right here. If you never have tried the Meteorites, you're missing out, because the Meteorites are amazing. Now let's go into this highlighter palette right here. So if you were thinking if this is a dupe for the Hourglass, I mean, unless you buy it from Harrods, you will be saving some money, and even Selfridges, if they sell it right there. Again, I will be putting links below if I find it, whatever, and the pricing in Europe is a little bit less than here in the United States. To me, it's not an exact dupe. Hourglass is a little bit more like potent, in the sense like you get a lot more of like a beaming type of highlight effect. This one right here is not super subtle, but it's it's soft. It's not that much, but the good thing is you can build it up, and yet it doesn't look like you have too much powder on your face. It just it looks like a really nice glow from within. I really love the versatility. You were able to see how I use it on my eyelids, and as you can tell, it just gives me that, again, that subtle sheen that is not like, oh, she's using highlighter. No, it's nothing like that. It just looks so wonderful, so beautiful. I think I really like it. It's not your typical highlighter, but the thing is that you can build it up to the intensity that you like. And now, as far as this glow powder right here, you know what? I really like it. I think this is very close to the same finish, I think I said it already, of the Gucci Compact, but with a little bit more, I mean, it's natural, but it has a very subtle glow, and it kind of brought all the products together and kind of mesh them in and just make it all, looking like, like a skin again. I don't know. It's just very pretty. I can see why there's so much hype about it. I'm pretty sure that as soon as it hits the United States and people get to know this product right here, it's gonna be the same thing right here. It's just gonna be like, people are gonna go crazy about it and they're gonna fly out of the shelves. That's an excellent product. And then as far as the lipsticks, I love Guerlain lipstick, and this shade right here is just so beautiful, so delicate and perfect for the upcoming season, summertime, because it's not too heavy. You can reapply it, you can go sheer, you can build it up a little bit more, and it just looks very nice and natural. And I didn't even have to line my lips. I usually do not line my lips for most of the time unless it's, you know, a specific kind of like a matte type of lipstick, but in this case it's just so easy to wear, and I love the case too. I love the case. Okay, and I think I spoke about everything that I used today. I'm just in love. I think the collection overall is really pretty, and now I would love to know from you, are you planning to pick up anything from this collection as soon as it comes here to United States, or you're gonna be like me, like looking at Harrods to see if it shows up once again? I'm just elated, in love. And now I added so much from Guerlain right here, but I really enjoy the brand. I think it's a really good brand. They are coming out with beautiful products. The only thing is that if you are very sensitive to fragrance, the fragrance dissipates, it doesn't linger. But if you are, again, if you're sensitive, this may not be the products for you. You will have to kind of pass that first, okay, swish of fragrance right here, and then it will go away. But yeah, overall, I really enjoy these products. I would love to know your thoughts about this whole collection, the Brazilian collection, the palette, the glow powder, the lipstick. Tell me all about it. And while you're at it, and if you haven't done so yet, go ahead. It's very simple. Look under this screen. In red it says subscribe to my channel. Give me that opportunity. Also, do not forget to ring that post notification bell so you don't miss any of my uploads. I would love for you, if you have a little bit of a time and you have Instagram, come and follow me there. I'm like this, so close to hit the 1K, and I would love to celebrate it with you and for you to become part of my family. Again, I appreciate it so much. If you like this video, do not forget to give it a thumbs up. Also share it with family and friends. Every time that you give a like to any of my videos, as with other YouTubers, you help us really, you know, show up on the feed of other people that they may be looking for a like content like the one that I have here on my channel. Everything about beauty, reviews, hauls, I mean, whatnot, right? So I'm again super appreciative for all your love, for your support, for all your comments, the likes. I love you so much, and until the next time, I hope you have a beautiful, wonderful day. Bye-bye.